Guys, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief's Taco Tuesday. I'm your host, Stone Loki. How are you all doing this morning? Good morning. Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches, is here. Purple Valkyrie and Samantha Joe, the Valkyries are here. Good morning, Valkyries. Chefzilla, good morning, Chefzilla. Colin P. Smith, Project Storytime, Humor and Waffles, YDO. Lord Bob is here. Good morning, Lord Bob. Lady Mist, the Guardian of the Void, is here. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, Lady Mist. Darth Astor, how are you doing? Speaker for the Dead, good morning, Brian. Good morning, brother. How are you doing? Martin Orlando is here. Jedi Bill 797. Good morning, Jedi Bill. How are you doing? Kali Han, good morning. Adega Outlaw, the Doctor of Disaster and Destruction, is here. Good morning, Dal Cecil Runo, Mexican Iron Man. I have energy to open KEITMEKP. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, brother. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, Mexican Iron Man. Wake up wherever you are. Good morning, everyone. How's everybody out there doing? Pat S., good morning. Keely Chow, Roll Tide. Keely, Roll Tide, brother. How are you all doing? Dave Bob, my brother from another mother, the rooster in the hen house, is here this morning. Good morning, Dave Bob. Gun Bunny, how are you doing, Gun Bunny? God, good morning, guys. Good morning. Yeah, well, wake up, Mexican Iron Man. It is not time for sleeping. It is time for waking up. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning out there, wherever you are. It is a white winter wonderland this morning in Valhalla. I think it's like 2 degrees. I woke up and I was like, holy shit, it is cold. It is cold out there, and I know some of you are completely snowed in. Yeah, it's -8. It's -8. How about that? -8. That's just insane. -8. Supposedly more snow on the way tomorrow. More snow. It's going to snow all night, all day tomorrow. That should be fun. That should be absolutely positively epic. And holy crap, look at what we got here. We have the one and only, the author of Space Crime Domino. Kai, how are you doing, brother?
I'm great. Sorry for being a little late there, buddy.
No, it's fine. It's fine, man. How are you doing? Shit.
I'm good. I was up all night brainstorming a short story for Robert Meyer Burnett's short story contest.
Oh, dude, you're getting in on that. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. What was it? Who was the writer? Was it Chuck Palahniuk or someone else? Oh, sweet, I can take this off. That said that one of the big things that helped them out in their career was that they were in like an accumulation of short stories, and somebody read his short story there and was like, I want to see what else they got. And so then they went looking for him. So as soon as I heard that he was doing that, I got excited. And once it was live, Purple Valkyrie actually sent me the link for it.
Oh, nice. Our very own Purple Valkyrie hooking it up with the links. No.
Hell yeah.
No, she wouldn't do that. No, she would.
It's not like she's just the best.
Absolutely.
I haven't seen Purple in a while, though. She's sweet. I'm looking forward to seeing her again.
Well, she just said, good morning, Kai. She's right here.
Good morning, Purple.
She, of course, is one half of Tag Team Valkyrie, and they both wrench here on Mornings of Mischief and have since the very first morning we ever did. Back when Samantha Joe was Abby O'Lace. Before she became, yeah, she had a different name before. So did Purple. Purple was Purple Lady. Purple was not Purple Valkyrie. She was Purple Lady back then.
Isn't that still the case on Twitter?
No, she's Purple Valkyrie on Twitter too. I don't know. Her ad might be
I've
Purple
seen that
Lady.
Purple Lady somewhere before, though.
Yep.
You know what I need to get ready? I don't have beer, unfortunately. But
Kai needs beer. Kai drinking a beer in the morning, but you stayed up late. The horn, yes, the horn. Yeah, the last time you were here.
What was that?
The last time you were here, you were drinking out of that horn.
I wasn't drinking out of it because it was dirty. I just grabbed it and I was just cheersing with it. But now I can actually drink out of it.
Now you can actually drink out of it. Nice. Kai has a drinking horn. I've got 3 of those now. I've got an actual I've got a recreation of one that was actually found, an actual artifact that was found. I've got a mug. I've got a mug that has a wolf on it, and then I have like a drinking horn like that. So I've got 3 of those now. Absolutely,
that's freaking awesome.
I got 4 if you count it. I've got a shot glass too, a bone shot glass that came with one of them. So 4 if you count the shot glass.
That's pretty sick. I like the bone shot glass. It's a nice touch. Kai doesn't give reach arounds, says fat guy named Steven. How did you know? Stop sullying my good name.
He's stalking you. I hear that fat guy stalks people. Yes, I hear that. Rumors that he stalks people and stabs them in the back when they play Among Us. So, man, it's been a while. Last time you were on here, you had just got your book going. Space Crime Domino had just hit Amazon. How has that been going?
It's been going well. Like that was back in October. So yeah, it's been like 4 months. Dang.
Yeah, 4 or 5 months. No, it does not. It feels like you were just on the other day. Cyclodor of 9 with a $5 super chat checking in. Been on snow removal team since 5 a.m. Coffee, snow thrower, change buildings, break a leg. Have a great stream. Thank you so very much, Cyclodor of 9 for that $5 super chat, brother. Score! Oh. Yeah, little Mecha Godzillas this morning. I hope everybody out there is safe. I know a bunch of us were going without power for a little while yesterday because of all the snow. You don't even got to put up with that. You're out on the West Coast. You're like sitting at 60-something degrees, aren't you?
Yeah, it's been cold. It's been like in the upper 50s.
It's -8. It was -8 when I got up this morning.
Oh my god, dude, that sounds horrible.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm warm at least. The heat, everything went out at like 7-something last night. I lost power and it didn't come back on till like close to 10. So I didn't get my heat back on. So for 3 hours I was chilly.
Just bundled up in blankets.
Chilly. Yeah. But after that, it was cool. get the heater going. And I've got a heater in my office that I call the Beast. That is like a giant wall unit. And I want to tell you something, man. You crank that thing up, it's like an old generator. It's a oh man. Oh, I love it. I love it. Did Yitzy make that for you?
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, dude. Yitzy made me this one a couple months ago.
Heck yeah, dude. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love his work. He captures it. He captures so much. I mean, even mine, it looks just like me. That looks just like me. You know, get the little player piece going and the Loki stuff and the horns. Yeah, looks just like me. I couldn't believe it. Speaker of the dead, I live in Idaho where winter lasts for 5 months. You pussies can't deal with a couple of days. Sad.
Ooh.
I love it, Speaker.
You guys aren't set up for it though. Like in places where they're set up for snow, they know how to deal with it, and they're set up.
Yeah. Luckily, we've got people out there that do the roads really, really, really quick. It's not like Texas where they're like, "Oh my God, we had 2 weeks to prepare and we didn't see this coming." No. They even get a hint that it's going to snow, and all of the roads are sanded and salted. It's just how quick.
Mm.
But they've got trucks going 24/7 here. They've got them sanding, salting, snow plows. It's yeah.
I wonder if Texas just wasn't ready for it.
Texas is never ready. It's like it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not really going to snow. This is Texas. Are you fucking kidding me? No, and then it snows, and yeah, they're in
that makes sense.
And their power is out, and we've got a quarter of the population of the state without power. Nothing we can do. Sorry, it's just deal with it. It's freezing, it's snowing, but you know what? Too bad. It's Texas.
Those blankets. If it got that cold, I'd probably have to take down the blanket that like stops the light from coming in my back window here. I'm going off for a second, but I'm still like right here.
And yes, you can find Kai's awesome book right here. Purple Valkyrie's throwing out the link. She will be throwing out the link periodically during this stream for Space Crime Domino, which is Kai's book. You can see it in there in the background. Space Crime Domino. Now on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read it for free.
Oh, heck yeah.
But yeah, that's nice.
Are you there? Go ahead.
What? I know that the free is good incentive. Like when they give shout outs like, hey, go sub to this person's channel. That's free. But if someone says go buy a book,
Yeah. Are they gonna do are they gonna do an audio book? I know that some of us got that what is it, the Amazon not Kindle, but the audio book club, whatever it is. I've got that where I get like 2 audiobooks a month for free. Well, I got to pay for it, but I still get like 2 coupons or whatever. For like $5, you get 2 books for free or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I do need to work on that. I've seen some, I don't know how, like I've seen independent authors get an audiobook out, and I'm like, how'd you do that? Okay, I know you paid something for it. I don't know how much, but there's got like I know that there's like a process, and they gotta check out voice actors, and I'm gonna be very picky.
Doing a bridged version.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, doing
a prologue though. Did you get a chance to check that out?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
good. Oh yeah,
it's lovely.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
It is. I mean, it's Jane Theory. It's beautiful. And then that's where this background came from. Is I painted this for that video.
Oh heck yeah!
And then I did like a little animatic with it and stuff.
So what have you been doing to keep yourself busy besides playing Among Us?
Well, besides I'm getting a little burnt out on Among Us. I'm trying to play less of it, but I started doing that. I've been introducing Runner to movies that he missed, like Tropic Thunder.
Oh man, what was that like?
Hey, he liked it. It was. I mean, you seen the movie? It's a blast.
It's a blast. Oh yeah, especially Tom Cruise. First time you watch that, you're like, no, 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 that. Oh my god, it is. And you're like, holy
Every time,
shit.
dude. Every time he was on screen, me and Justin Proper were like, "Oh yes,
Yes.
we knew it was about to happen." I love that little when he's that first time he's yelling at Red Dragon, and he's just like ranting and going full scorched earth. In the background, Matthew McConaughey is looking, and he's got like a little snarl. He's like, "Yeah, yeah, get him."
Yeah.
If you could see, he'd be popping a tent because he's just so into it at that moment. But oh yeah. So also the ebook thing that took. I had to learn a lot of things about formatting, how to format it so it looks right, and
So it all
that took
fits.
huh?
So it all fits.
Yes, because on ebook you can resize the font size, and so you need it all to be able to do that. So I needed to get rid of it was formatted for paperback, so they were on purpose line breaks and on purpose things so that it formatted nicely. And so I had to get rid of all those. That was easy. But then once I started doing working with the images and the table of contents and certain other things, there was just always another thing to fix and another I fixed that thing. Now there's this. And it was like Sideshow Bob stepping on rakes,
Yeah.
That's
Every time you turn around, something you had to deal with something else.
Yep. And so once I finally got it done and I tested it on my freaking Kindle Fire, stoked.
How has the community support been?
It's been great. It feels really good because I don't know who's read my book or purchased it. I just see it pop up on the graphs and stuff. But in the chats randomly, someone will shout out and say, "Oh, Kai, I'm reading your book right now. I love it. Yada yada." And I'm like, "Oh, sweet. It feels so good." One time, actually, Eric K and someone else were talking about me and my book in the chat. They weren't talking to me. One of them was still tagging me. That's how I noticed it. I saw the little orange thing pop up, and I was like, "Someone talking to me?" And I scrolled up, and I saw their conversation, and that felt really cool. But so yeah, it feels like it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy because no one has any obligation, and I'm essentially a stranger to a lot of people. I started doing all this during the lockdown just because I needed social time, and so it feels really nice, and I really appreciate it.
Well, you're doing something. When a lot of us can sit here and we can talk about, what's going on with DC Comics or what's going on with television series or what's going on with Star Wars or what's going on with this or that. We can sit here and we can talk about that. We can talk about the mistakes they've made. You are actually changing the pop culture. You're changing pop culture. You are introducing something new and something fresh and something bright into a universe of pop culture that this world has. And it's not, let me see if I can word this right. You're not sitting back critiquing everything. You are actually presenting something of your own making and saying, here, if you don't like this other stuff, if you guys are sick and tired of this crap you're seeing, read my book, read Space Crime Domino, because it's a good universe. It's a good book. It's got good characters. It's got a thought out story. It's not just some recycled bullshit.
Thanks, man.
So what is it having that? How does that feel? Because I don't have that. I mean, I can sit back and I can talk about all the shit going on. It's not like I've got a book I'm presenting to someone or an IP that I'm presenting to a community that needs and wants more great sci-fi.
What was the question?
What does it feel
Sorry.
like? No, it's cool. I know. I know. I can go on and on and on. What does it feel like to have introduced
Somewhere I
something
lost
new?
the beginning, and I was like, "How did
I
we end
know.
up here?"
What does it feel like to introduce something new to a community of nerds that love good sci-fi?
It feels great because of the reception that I've gotten. Because I know that these are people who are going to be honest and critical of stories and of all the things that I'm trying to execute well, and so that's one of the things. Like, I became a part of the community like 3 years ago, maybe, and yeah, that sounds about right. Like 3 years, like 2017, I think, and uh it was because I was like sick of things and I was gonna start my own YouTube, so I like bought a camera, this thing and stuff. But what happened was, like, after a couple years, I realized that when I published my book, like, I really want to introduce it to this community because, like, it's like trial by fire, you know? Like, if these people are all saying that we're a toxic community and whatnot, but like, if you maybe take it some of their, let's say, if you take them seriously for a second and go, okay, what, they're not toxic, but what if they are something? What is that something? Let's say hard to please. Fans who are going to go, hey, I have standards and I'm sticking to them, you know? So you got to meet those standards. If you don't, well, like, you may have accomplished 90% of what you were going for, but you missed that last 10. And so I introduced my book to a community full of people with standards, and it was scary and also really exciting, and that's why I'm all the more flattered, like, by the response.
And yes, Pat S., there are people that make stuff that won't insult and make fun of you. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That people that actually want you to buy their stuff because it's good, not because they want to shame you in a corner and make you buy it, but they want you to actually experience something good.
Unless you're into that kind of thing. Yeah. What's up, Jedi Bill?
And Jedi Bill, please remember, Loki is way past Kai's bedtime.
It's just past my bedtime. It's just past my bedtime.
You stay up late. You're up all night.
Yeah, I'm usually, when my sleep schedule gets way out of whack, I'll go to sleep around 5, 6 in the morning. Normally 2 to 4 range. So
yeah, there is a YouTuber that encouraged me to stream, and when he found out that I was doing an AM show, because it's 8 a.m. here. I know it's 6 a.m. there, but it's 8 a.m. here. When he found out I was doing a show at 8 a.m., he said, "Oh, well, good luck. I will never be there." Really? Oh yeah, I am sleeping until 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I'm up from 2 or 3 in the afternoon until 5 or 6 in the morning, and then I'm going to bed. So I'm never going to make your show. And I was like, well, yeah, apparently YouTubers have extraordinarily different amounts of sleep schedules. Some get up in the morning, some get up at night, some get up in the middle, some get up, in the AM, some get up in the PM. Who knows when they get up, when they go to bed, but all YouTubers are different. Yeah. And then there's time zones. And some people, like Purple Valkyrie, they don't even sleep. She
all
doesn't
that
even
beauty
sleep.
comes from within. That's the thing. She doesn't need the sleep.
She's a vampire. She's a vampire. She doesn't sleep. She's always awake. She doesn't sleep. She's a vampire. At least that's the rumor.
Yeah, the reviews I've gotten are really nice too. This one of the so back in 2019, I went to BookCon in New York. I stayed with a couple friends who were living there at the time, and I met these girls who are part of. They had like a reading club that they did like a book of the month and stuff, and so I was there to connect with readers and maybe see what I can learn about writing and publishing and whatnot and etc. I was just there to learn. I was like, I'm gonna publish at some point. I should probably go to a thing cohesive to that. And so what's it called? I met her and I kept in touch with her. I reached out one day actually, and she was trying to find reasons why I was reaching out to her. And she's like, "Oh, that's right, you're a writer. You like want to study people and stuff." I was like, "Yeah, I'm a writer. I'm also, unlike other writers, an extrovert. And sometimes I just feel like talking to people. I feel like talking to you. Let's hang out." And so I said, "Oh, okay." So we started chatting after that. But so when my book came out, I sent it to her, and she took her time reading it. She said she was trying to savor savor it and stuff. But then that last 140 or so pages, she just burned through it. And but yeah, her review was longer than the others, and it was really like she's given a lot of reviews before. You can tell. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You could tell she's given a lot of reviews. It was
Thank you, Gun Bunny.
It felt good.
Well, no, you can tell the difference between someone that's like, great product, thanks, and someone who actually gives like an in-depth. I started reading Space Crime Domino with the idea that Kai was a new budding author with a career out in front of him. But once I really got into the book, I started to realize that he had experience and he had thought out his characters very well. And when you start reading a review like that, it's different than the 5-star wink. That's all they wink. Oh, thank you.
Oh, let me read you a couple different ones just because that's hilarious. All right, there's yours right there. From before you even bought it, you're like 5 stars. There you go. I just ordered it. You win.
I need to go back and edit that. I really do. I need to go back and edit it and give a full review. I really do. Thank you for reminding me about that because I never think about that.
Yeah, no worries, dude. So this is one of the reviews. 5 stars from December 2nd, 2020. Well written and thought out world building, awesome. It. Well written, well thought out. Hold on. Well written and thought out world building, awesome. I was like, oh,
okay, all right. I'll take it.
It's. Let me see. What other one should I? This longtime customer says, I'm almost done with the 13th chapter, about 20% of the way through, and I'm really loving this book. Great characters, and I like the way exposition is being done. So that exposition thing feels nice. That I put a lot of that took a lot of work to figure out. But yeah, so that even that simple review though, that one felt great. What's up, Roger Haynes? Oh, cracked me up.
Well, I'm surprised you don't have one that's just Space Crime Domino, bitches, like 5 stars. Bitches, and that's it.
Yeah, I have a most of the friends that I reached out to or that I'm like are not that.
Right?
If anything, I'm that guy. But I have a lot of friends who are like professionals in our industry and stuff, and we're accustomed to giving critiques and whatnot. Like we went to college. We went to art school together, so we can give and take a critique like very harshly. Outro?
I think he means outro.
Oh, outro.
Outro.
It would have a lot of Mr. T in it.
Oh, good question from the Sentinel. Kai, do you think you'd be able to get the Daily Wire to adapt your book?
Well, that's why I'm doing the short story thing with for Robert Meyer Burnett, because his favorite short story they're going to turn into a short, like, movie.
And hail, Sentinel. Oh, Speaker for the Dead's got a really good question. Brian asks, is there a part for Gina Carano when it becomes a movie? We want more Gina.
I don't think for this. Well, there is someone she could play in this book, but yeah, I mean, I guess there is a role she could play.
Are there more books on the horizon?
Yeah,
Yes.
5 more after
5
this one.
more. No shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
The second one is the one I am least looking forward to. But the rest of them should be fun.
Can you tell us
Hola,
why without
Angelito.
can you Mexican Iron Man? Hello, papi. Is there anything is there anything you can tell us about the second book without like spoiling anything?
Without spoiling the first book?
No,
Or without spoiling the second book?
Without spoiling the second book. If anybody hasn't read the first book, you're shit out of luck. We're gonna
I'm still gonna try and avoid some stuff, but so something happens at the end of the book that changes the political relationship between Earth and the colonies. During World War IV, the colonies all declared independence. They're like, "Fuck you guys, we're out," and so they all became their own, or their own planets, like the independent of Earth. And so now there's a tension. How does that horn cup stand up?
Yep. There you go. There's a stand. Hell yeah.
There's water in it, and I'm holding it over my keyboard. So I'm being
the one I drink out of is an actual like cup. It's like a horn, but it's a cup too, so it's got a flat bottom.
Okay. Yeah, this one I was like, I had the same thought, and then I saw the box, and I was like, cool. That solves all my issues. Yes, please, and thank you.
Inter-system rivalry.
So I have to the thing I have to figure out is logistical issues. So my process for the second book is going to be, I already figured out all the one of my biggest issues was figuring out all the planets and how far away they are from each other. But I solved that when I made a model of the universe in 3D. Pardon me. And then I used that to make my map. That you see,
so you went out, you went all out. You figured out, you really, I mean, plotted distances between systems and planets and how long it would take to travel back and forth, and you did all of that.
Yeah, do you want to see it?
I would we would love hell yes, we would love to see that.
All right, let me find it real quick.
No, that's in depth. You're really working this out. You don't just sit down. You're not just sitting down writing a story. You are really figuring out, how long it takes to get from one world to another. That's amazing.
Because like I was gonna have to do some math on that, but then I realized I was being stupid, and I could just build it in Maya.
So, Mexican Iron Man asks, which of the new 5 books will feature a stunning and brave young little aluminium boy who sets out on the trail in life to find the love of his life?
I could throw that into any one of them. Where is this? Sorry, I'm a little distracted.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I can't believe that's amazing, dude. That is absolutely amazing. I mean, I can see stuff in my head sometimes, um, and I've been known to write a little tale, but it's not like I've ever sat down and wrote a damn novel before or planned something out like that. That's amazing.
There it goes. Found it. Move this over here to the other window. All right, cool. I'm good.
All right.
There. Okay, so this is Earth. Oh yeah, it's white because I needed it to be white so I could see it better. Usually they're blue, but I kind of changed the colors on these things so that I could see it when I'm scaled out. But
Oh, that's incredible.
these are all real planets in our galaxy and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's Wolf 359 too. You all know that from
20
Star
light
Trek.
years. Yep. Wolf 359. Proxima Centauri down here. And so you can see in 3D space where they all are. But what I did was I created measurement tools to measure. I kept the scale so that every 10, I think, units is a light year. And so this is 12.2 right here between these two.
Yeah.
And then over here between Andoria and Ternaria, it's 25 light years between them. So now, because all our coordinates for planets are based on where Earth is, so figuring out how to get from this bitch to this bitch is 1.5 miles of math. Actually, for those two, it'd probably be pretty easy because they're triangular and they're both at the same level. Okay, well, that one would be easy, but still easy on a hard math scale. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's
So yeah, that's
incredible.
the whole colonies. Pauseti, Epsilon Eridani. Yeah, that's my map.
That's absolutely incredible. That way you can see it. You
Yeah,
can
I can
see it
straight
all worked
visualize
out.
it. You like I'm kind of done with what I got here, but is there anything you're curious about?
You're going to obviously this story is going to take place in multiple on multiple worlds in space, and I mean it's your first book, Domino, Space Crime Domino.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to have a kick-ass name. Of course, you've got to have it because I mean you had a kick-ass name, Space Crime Domino. You're
Oh,
not
for the
just
next
gonna
book?
yeah, you're not just gonna call it Space Crime Domino 2, right? I mean it's
No,
good.
no.
It's so you've got all this terrain to work with. You've got all these different planets. You've got all this space. It's that's brilliant.
It worked out to be a simpler task than I imagined because the way, like this is the prime meridian right here. And so all the coordinates are based on a 360-degree system. And so what ended up happening is like every little tick here is an hour, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a half hour. Each one of these is a half hour. So 3 hours. Yeah. Or what's it called? No, 6 hours. That's right. Yeah, 1 hour. My bad. I was thinking like a clock and not like a planet. um
Yeah,
this
it's
is a
an
user oriented.
James Andrew Morrison astronomical unit. Yes, that's an AU.
AU is the distance between Earth and the Sun, but this sphere just represents our solar system. And then all these lines right here were to help me when I was making the 2D map. So I'll probably delete them eventually or hide them. But when I was making the 2D map, I needed a way to see where the planet was touching down on the 2D surface. So I created these little islands and lines for myself.
Well, you might even want to keep those because, okay, say you're going from Proxima Centauri to Tau Ceti, right?
Uh-huh.
Not, believe it or not, from what I have read in various books about actually traveling to other systems, you wouldn't just go from, say, Tau Ceti to Proxima Centauri. You would go from Tau Ceti to Epsilon Eridani, from Epsilon Eridani to Atlantis, from Atlantis to Wolf 359, from Wolf 359 to Proxima Centauri. And the reason why you would do this is taking a route along different systems to get to the system you want to gives you a greater opportunity if something happens to resupply, to repair. You wouldn't always take a direct route to where you're going. You would have pit stops along the way as a just in case.
Yeah. Not all these systems are colonized though. So like there might be a space station in this sector in Wolf 359, but it wouldn't be like a full on, and it would be for that purpose. It'd be for, but there's not like a full on colony like where these guys have cities and stuff. But then there's like trips like this that are just long as shit. How far is this? 269, so it's 268.9. So 26.8 light years between these two, which would be there.
We're doing maths, guys.
26.689 light years times 12. 322.8 light months. What's the formula? Oh man, hold on. I've been up all night.
Just throw us a guess, your best guess. Spock did that all the time.
200 times light speed. I'll just eyeball it. So at 200 times the speed of light, they went from, in my book, they go from Earth to Avalon in about a month. No, wait, that was different ship. Where's Freya? They go from Earth to Freya. What's that distance? Also far. Oh, do I not have a measurement of it?
Nope. No line.
All right. Well, it was a 40-day trip. So
now you're going as close to the speed of light as you can. Light speed.
We're going warp speed. I use air warp drives in my book.
Okay.
So it warps. What it does is it warps the space in front of it. It creates like a bubble around the ship and warps the space in front and behind it to move the space around it.
Yep.
All right. Do I have one for Avalon? No, I just did everything to each other. Oh well, I'm an asshole. So it would be about a 50-day trip on our main ship, on the Ulfbert. I would say maybe about 50 days from Atlantis to Freya.
Day
think
Bob,
that's
oh
all.
no, not the math.
I usually do it in Excel. It's easier.
As long as he doesn't use a spore drive. Colin P. Smith. No spore drives.
I'll just close it. No, I didn't make any changes.
No spore drives, says Colin P. Smith.
Ugh.
No spore drives. So when can we expect a sequel?
Good.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm still trying to get this one out. I got the ebook. Oh, I should move this back. I got the ebook out in mid-January. The paperback came out in October. Everyone's like, "When's that audiobook?" And so I got to do the audiobook first.
You gotta abridge the book, because if you just throw the whole book in there, it's going to be like a 10-hour. That'll take forever. Be like a 10-hour audio book. Whoever you get to voice that, yeah, I pity the fool. You get to do
10 hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're looking at about 10 hours if you don't abridge it. You're gonna have to cut some shit out of it. When I say abridge, I mean you're gonna have to cut some of the book out, because if someone was to sit down and read that whole book, it's probably gonna take them 10 hours. So you're gonna have a 10-hour audiobook. Unless they read it very, very fast.
Well then, that's if a 5-hour audiobook and a 10-hour audiobook cost the same, go for the 10-hour one.
Hey, that's what I do. I get the unabridged. I get unabridged audiobooks. I do. I got the Thrawn trilogy unabridged. Let me see if.
Yeah, see, I prefer that. I like getting the whole thing. I don't like getting the censored, cut up version of things. What's it called? I'm thinking of if I should have one person do it, or see if I can get a guy and a girl. Like, I know that's a thing. I know there's this couple out there actually that does audiobooks, and they do it like they work in the same studio, so they go back and forth. But
yeah,
I couldn't afford them though.
well, you know what? I'm gonna read this. This is basically what's on the back of your book. So I'm gonna read this, and we'll see if I can do this. You don't mind if I read the back of your book, okay?
Go for it, man.
All right. I don't have a drink or anything, so I'm just going to do this on the fly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what? I've actually got an unopened. Hold on. Diet Coke. All right.
Just like Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder.
Diet Coke. A being from beyond our universe arrives on Earth and interrupts events already in motion, rearranging the unseen threads that weave human lives together. Mike, a spacefaring pirate on a rescue mission, encounters the alien being and a pair of displaced teenagers, Natalie and Will. In a galaxy reeling from the wounds of a recent war, the incident sets his crew on a collision course with a tenacious and unsavory special agent kept in check only by an idealistic officer from the Ministry of Silence. Science! Oh my God, it's too early for reading.
The Ministry of Silence sounds hella
Ministry of Silence. Space crime domino. A crew on a rescue mission. A strike team hunting them down. A pirate clan on a rampage. Their actions will change the world. But what future will they bring? There we go. The Ministry of Silence. Something out of Harry Potter. The Ministry of Silence.
That's a hell of a censorship bureau right there.
Oh man, it's about what we got now.
That
is about what we've got now. So guys, if you haven't checked out Kai's book yet, Space Crime Domino. You can find that on Amazon. The link, Purple Valkyrie has been throwing the link in chat. Chris Persia has been throwing the link in chat. Guys, check it out if you haven't. Yes, YTL Diet, Coke. I feel like Alfred on the Batman commercial for the 89 movie. Yes, Master Bruce will be coming by to get some soda. We are completely out at the mansion. His car, yes, he may be rather late. Diet Coke.
I barely drink soda these days.
A lot of people don't.
Forever.
James Andrew Morrison, I'm sure we have a Ministry of Silence here in the UK. Yeah, it's called the BBC. But yeah, check out Kai's book if you haven't. It's a kick-ass book. I've loved reading it. I'm about halfway through it. Great characters. The idea behind the book is great. The story is great. It's thought out. It's well done. These aren't paper thin wannabe characters. These are characters that he has thought out. This is a story he has thought out. Obviously, he cares about what he's doing. He's doing the math, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing actual math to figure out how far planets are from each other. Pod Racing Palpatine, don't invoke the BBC. Don't invoke the BBC. And Dega Outlaw giving him a hand. Yes. Let's give Kai a hand. Space Crime Domino is on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle Unlimited. Thank you so very much for being here this morning, brother. Absolutely love to have you. We've got to have you on here again. Yes. Again. I think that works. We have to have you on the show in the future again. Yes, I think that works.
Purple.
I think that works. Thank you so very much. Thank you, chat. Thank you so very much. Chris Persia, YTL, Broken Entertainment, Purple Valkyrie, and Samantha Joe. Showback, TJC, YTL, Colin P. Smith, James Andrew Morrison, a Deg Outlaw. Excuse me. Holy crap. Pod Racing Palpatine. It's that Diet Coke. Broken Entertainment. What Diet Coke makes you burp? Yes. Fat guy named Steven Seagal who ate Ryan Johnson. He didn't beat up Ryan Johnson. He ate him, folks. Mexican Iron Man. Thank you all. Dave Bob, my brother from another mother, Dave Bob, Colin P. Smith. You guys are great. We will see you guys later tonight on 7 Kinds of Mischief. I do believe that's going to be on my channel because 24 is without power. We're going to be missing some people tonight, but we're going to have a show anyway. Everyone have a great morning. Take care, and we will see you guys next time.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.